All right, fire sign, what is going on for you for this weekend? Let's check it out. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aries, Leo, and Sag. Charlie's hanging here. He's an Aries. Mama, what's going on with Aries? All right, let's see where we go. He is a March 30th Aries. I wasn't able to get his birth time. The lady thought, why do you need his birth time? I was just like, oh, no reason. Just want to do his astrology chart. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. Befriend your fear monster. Fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. There's something here about collaboration, and that there's a fear of missing out, but also a fear of not enough, a fear of competition or something like that. And it's a real shift in this energy. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Oh, all right, I'll do this. It's a real shift in you or a person you're dealing with right now to see that we get stronger by helping others. There could be somebody in your life who doesn't believe that, and then they get this real dose of lesson. Okay, you could be instrumental in helping them learn that, or you could be learning that yourself, that there really isn't any competition, that we are collaborating with each other and we're doing it for the betterment of other people, to help people, to do whatever, we're here to do. It gets louder by collaboration. All right, that's beautiful. There you are, Queen of Wands, right underneath. So 4 of Pentacles and the Taurus energy of commitment, Ace of Swords, and the King of Swords here. So I'm just seeing that some of you may be in a commitment that is about scorekeeping. Well, they did this to me, so I'm going to do this to them to get back at it. It's very under the radar kind of stuff, but it's not loving. Okay, 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords, Lovers. Gemini, Taurus so far. Okay, but like to the person's face. Uh-oh. Left the door open by mistake. There's a little gate out there. He can't get away. Right. All right. So 8 of Pentacles, Chariot, Moon, 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, coming back together, the Fool. Okay. The Fool has been kind of loud here in this, as I'm doing these readings for this weekend. Here, Charlie. Oh. And the Fool has been a little bit loud, mostly because I feel like it's a new beginning after fear. So it's likely that some of you have dealt with relationships or situations that have been very unfair, okay? And have been withholding or scorekeeping, as I'm seeing here with this 4 of Pentacles. And what I mean by, you know what I mean by scorekeeping. I just said it. It's really about, like, if you start in your mind thinking, I'm giving more to you than you're giving to me, and you behave in a way that is passive aggressive or anything like that, it's just going to get worse. So some of you may be dealing with a person who is not very romantic. Okay, if you want romance, this person may not be very romantic. If you're somebody who likes a lot of togetherness, they might like a lot of alone time, right? There's some incompatibility here, and I don't think it's fatal. I think it just needs to be brought out into the open so that we're not scorekeeping and we're not doing anything to our partner that's under the radar, that's meant to be evening the score. Okay, so I think we want to do that, because I do think that there is somebody, one of you may do things that are hurtful to the other. And there's like never a conversation. So it's always like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like hidden stuff. And that's really can eat away at love. It really can. So 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords here? We'll get a sense of why this is happening. Empress and the Hermit and the Queen of Cups and the, okay. So I feel like one of you really wants a commitment and the other person wants to be more free. And I was just doing this in the air sign reading. I see Libra here. I see Gemini here. I see Aquarius here, where it really has to be talked about and it has to be balanced for it to work. So love one another such that you feel free. Now, it's quite possible that one of you might have a fear of feeling free, not liking the feeling that we're not tied at the hip, we're not spending all of our time together, right? And so there needs to be a give and a take. What am I seeing here? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer. It's a lot. Now, it's possible that one of you is a workaholic, someone who throws all their time and effort into a situation, maybe traveling a lot, right? So there's not a lot of opportunities for us to hang together. And so if one of you is traveling a lot like that, that can give you that feeling of freedom without it being a detriment to the relationship. But when you're together, be together. And that is because that's, I think, the thing that's causing the other partner to be a scorekeeper or to be, I think it's irritating to them. And I think it causes them to do little nasty things that are eroding to the feeling of love. And if you're the one who needs a lot of freedom or alone time, you might not recognize this. You might not see it. And this person doesn't want you to see it very obviously, but they do want you to know. There's a loud message here of, hey, we need to balance this opportunity that we have together. You know, you go away for 2 weeks for work, and then when you come back, you want to have alone time? I'm sorry. No, like that doesn't work for me. So what is it that would work? I mean, I think there's a sense that we can come back together here and form a new bond, make a decision that's much more in keeping with a loving relationship. I do think there's real fear here, though. Okay, fear of loss of independence or a fear of a loss of sovereignty. This person doesn't like that we are joined at the hip and doesn't want that at all. Queen of Swords, Magician, 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So it's possible that one of you wants independence so much that this whole thing is going to need to be rethought. All right. It's not going to work for them to be so nailed down. It's not going to work for them. So if you're the one who's feeling left, feeling alone, I think you need to bring up the conversation, in such a way that is like, hey, what is it going to take for this relationship to work better for you? What's it going to take? I don't feel like we have a lot of together time, and that's something for me, but I know you also need your alone time. So how can we really do a balancing act? And I think it's really about understanding what's at the underpinning of this connection in the first place. Why did we get together in the first place? What's the purpose of this relationship? And I think you might have lost your compass about that because we're going into the weeds of how we manage our days. But how we manage our days is how we manage our life. So that's not insignificant. But if you could pull out to sort of a macro view of the relationship, it's like, what do we want to create here? Let's not just be unconscious about doing things the way our parents did it or our society demands of us or anything like that. I feel like it's not about the unconscious, right? We get to this Pisces energy. I feel like it's about being more conscious, more above board, and saying those things, because I do think that there's a new opportunity here, Ace of Cups, to create a situation in that you both feel free and you both feel loved. There's something to do about independence. There's something to do about wanting more commitment. Like, how can we make that work? Why is the Six of Cups here? Just one. Okay. So there's a resistance to starting again. I think it has to do with the conversation, because one or both of you is afraid that if we speak candidly about this, that the relationship will dissolve. Okay? One or both of you is very concerned about that. All right. So I'm going to continue on and see where we go with this. I do see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. I see Taurus and Virgo, Cancer and Pisces, Sag. Okay. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. This could be another fire sign. So let's see where we go. Link is below. See you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.